Disclaimer. Hey everyone, just a quick heads up before we get started. I want to let you know I'm completely transparent. This channel shares my personal trading journey and insights, including discussions of significant gains. Please remember, past performance is not a guarantee of future success, and all trading involves substantial risk. This content is for informational and entertainment purposes only, not financial advice. Please always do your own research and consult with a professional financial advisor before making any trading decisions. I am not responsible for any actions taken based on the information provided in this video. Use this information at your own risk. This is the $8 challenge. Thanks so much for coming by. Today is episode 19, and I am so happy to say the account is green today. I made 4 trades, all same day till expire, and you can see a little bit of everything today. Break even on that first trade, plus 25, and minus 68 in that last trade, plus 112%. And you can see the H on there. Those last 2 trades were actually a hedge position, so I took that 443 put. I was looking for the move towards the downside, but after a couple minutes, it was looking like, this might actually be a good point of support. And so I was like, I'm just going to take this 448 call just to give myself some insurance and cover my butt just in case the market does bounce here and turn around. And as you can see, that paid off quite well. So plus 112 on that last one. Minus 68 is a little more than I would like. But, sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles when you're waiting on that move, just being patient to play out. I knew that if that call did end up running, it was going to eliminate all the losses for that put. So that's why I was patient, and that's why it did get that red, because I knew it was still going to be a green day. And actually, I left money on the table. That contract continued to run, I think, to like $80 today. So that's just the way it is sometimes. It's better to catch the meat of the move. Better to leave money on the table than off, that's for sure. One of the worst things is having a trade go from green to red and then walking away with a red day. So anyways, thank you all so much for coming by. I greatly appreciate all of you. Please drop that like down below. I really appreciate it. It helps out that algorithm. And if you're new here, please subscribe. So here we go. I'm going to try to speed right through this. I got to get out of here in like 5 minutes. So here we go. Looking at the 15-minute chart right here, you can see we are currently on a downtrend still. After this big move to the downside, it was looking like it was choppy for a while last week. And then there, finally it broke through, and here we are. And as you can see on that 4-hour chart above my head here, really we're looking for support around 444 all the way to 442. So I do expect the market to continue down, but you never know. This thing never ceases to amaze me. Just wait for that trend to show itself, and then I ride that wave. So I really don't care which way it's going, up, down. As long as it's not sideways, I can profit off it. So zooming in on here to the 1-minute chart, gonna breeze right through these trades. It's also like 120 degrees in my room right now. Why am I wearing a sweatshirt? I don't know. I just have a tank top on underneath this, and that's probably what I should be in, but it is what it is. But my gosh, it's a little hot. I don't have AC in my room. So anyways, moving on. Trade number 1, 442 put, in at 950, out at 959, break even. So you can see I actually got in probably halfway through this candle here, and then I was just sitting here. I was down for a minute, up, down. Actually, you know what? Was never even up. I was just down that whole time, and then finally got break even. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get out of this trade while I can get out with no damage, because I just wasn't confident in anymore. In the past, I've just taken a trade and then just kind of committed to it. And then waited for it to ride out, even though I wasn't as confident in the trade. You don't have to marry your position. If you start to feel like I don't really know which way it's going to go anymore, just take that small loss or break even or a small profit and wait until you see a better setup, because it's going to save you a lot of stress, a lot of hassle. I've spent so much time holding trades that just, go red or break even after hours of holding them, and it is just not worth the time. So please learn from my struggles. All right, moving on to trade number 2, and that was the 442 put, in at 1010, out at 1011. So I held this for 45 seconds, and that was a very fast 25% in 45 seconds right there. In on that yellow, out right there on the bottom of that candle right there. And I think I left a little bit of money on the table, but all in all, it did kind of bounce. So I was very happy with it. Nice quick trade after coming out break even on the first one. It was kind of a similar move, but in much shorter time frame. So gotta love those quick trades. Now here is the hedge trade. You can see trade 3 and 4 right here. So I was looking for that 443 put to continue, break the support right here at 445, and really just watch the floodgates come out. come out. Watch those floodgates open up. I was looking at Amazon. It was looking like it wanted to come back down after its huge move to the upside. And if that starts to retrace, it's really going to put some weight on the market and help push it down. As long as Apple's not ripping, I could see SPY coming down with Amazon. But once in a while, Apple will put the whole market on its back. So it is pretty wild to see. So you can see right there, in at 10:11. Oh man, I think I'm trying to go too quick. Let me just expand this. Okay. It's all messed up because I had stop loss take profit orders in there, and then they canceled. So it like creates these extra lines, and then when I try to sort it, it kind of messes up. Okay, the last two trades, in the 443 put at 1144 and in the 440 call at 1202, and I held the 440 call all the way until 1318, so an hour and 15 minutes or so, and took profit. Nice 112% gain, and I was still holding that put. I was thinking we might hit resistance around here at this 440, 750, 60 level, or we're going to continue, and that's actually what happened. But it did pull back a little bit, and that's where I got that move. For that last position, it went from like 3 to 5, so it wasn't a lot, but it was a little bit of a cherry on top of the day because I was already green, and I was going to cut losses at 3, but I decided just to be a little bit more patient, see if it was going to make that move to the downside, and I capitalized on the extra couple dollars. So let's take a look at the account, wrap things up. There it is, almost 16% on the day, so very happy with how that all played out. And I don't have much else to say. I gotta hurry up and get out the door. So I hope you stay happy and healthy. I'll see you tomorrow.